I just try to play through my mind what I could have done differently at the start of that race, and I don't think I could have done anything different. 77 lost it. I wish he could have waited a few more laps before he lost control of his car. I think he did again the second time, but I wish I wouldn't have been around him the first time when he did, and it took us out. All along, I should say, we've been trying to tell everybody this thing is far from over and what our mindset's been, and luckily we've raced for every point throughout this chase, and we still have a decent points lead right now, and we need to dust ourselves off, head to Phoenix, and get a good one in the bank there.
The 2 was real fast all day, and Pat Tryson is famous for calling fuel mileage races, and I'm happy Kurt won because at least he was really fast all day, and it wasn't like somebody running 20th, ran around half throttle and won the race. So it was cool that Kurt pulled that off. I'm really happy for him, and they were able to go a couple extra laps and be fast and be able to stay out there. But we just got tires and raced as hard as we could all day, and I thought we had a 3rd or 4th place car on performance, and even though the fuel mileage thing, the way it worked out and we had to pit and all that, we still finished 3rd. So overall, it was a really great day for us, and really had to battle hard for it all day long.
Obviously, we gained some spots today on the fuel mileage thing, and I felt like we had a really good car, but we just hurt ourselves real bad on pit road today. We lost a ton of spots, and with track position meaning so much at this racetrack, it killed us. And I was frustrated and got our, we were behind, and so I tried to make something happen, got into the wall and hurt our car, and as soon as that happened, we were just in fuel save mode. So luckily it went green the rest of the way.
Well, I think it's a real credit to Kurt. Great job tonight. He had to pick up a lap on fuel, which we told him early on. I think, Pat, your call there to stay out, and Kurt had a little vibration, stayed out longer. It gave us not good track position when we came out, as you could see that. So he had to race pretty hard to get back up there. But we were really picking up on the 18 and the 00, and he took his time. And at the end, I really wasn't concerned because the guy said we only needed 1 lap, and I knew he could make at least 1 lap. You could see that. So great job, Pat, for you, and appreciate the commitment you made here in these last races too. I want to say that publicly, and I know that you're a first-class guy, and what a great win for you and for the team.
The clean air was real important, but at the end we knew we were going to be real close, but we knew everybody else was shorter than us, so we were waiting for them to either pit or run out, and then we could save you a little more, and I think that's what helped us make it.
Well, just a full team effort all the way around, from solid pit stops to good pitch strategy to the guys back at the shop building a fast race car that I was a bit apprehensive of bringing to the racetrack. So it shows what I know and what they know. Just keep the driving, Kurt, and let them do the engineering. And in the end, this just makes a very solid team. We were well-rounded tonight with power, with downforce, with handling. And then in the end, strategy is what played out for us to come out on top with the small bit of fuel mileage we had to play, but it wasn't very large. For us, just 1 lap shy, our Dodge engine was able to give us the fuel mileage we needed to come out on top of everybody. For me, sitting inside the car, when I came out with 2 stops to go, or 1 stop after we just initially stopped, Pat said save fuel. And I looked at the scoreboard and I saw 120-something to go, if I'm not mistaken. And I did the math. That's divide that by 2. It's 60-something on a tank of gas. And for us, it wasn't necessarily a big a risk as you might think. We could play it out the way we wanted to, and we stayed out a little extra on the first run that enabled us to stay out on the second run. I could feel it. I knew that's what Pat's direction was going to be. And to risk a fuel, I didn't think we were in that zone.
This is NASCAR Newscast. Kurt Busch was able to stretch his fuel load to the checkered flag and picked up his 2nd win of the season on Sunday when he won the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series Dickies 500 at Texas Motor Speedway. Busch inherited the lead when his brother Kyle ran out of fuel with 2 laps to go and went on to score his first career win at Texas.
Kurt Busch is going to have enough fuel to win the Dickies 500 out of turn 4. He'll take the checkered flag and win for the first time at Texas Motor Speedway and for the 2nd time in 2009. Now they've posted Denny Hamlin as the runner-up, then Matt Kenseth, Mark Martin, Harvick to the 5th position.
We were well-rounded tonight with power, with downforce, with handling. And then in the end, strategy is what played out for us to come out on top with the small bit of fuel mileage we had to play, but it wasn't very large. For us, just one lap shy, our Dodge engine was able to give us the fuel mileage we needed to come out on top of everybody.
Kyle Busch came up just short of becoming the first driver to win 3 NASCAR National Series races in one weekend after his victories earlier in the Texas weekend in the Camping World Truck Series and Nationwide Series. Denny Hamlin came home second Sunday to score his 13th top 5 of the season.
Usually these fuel mileage races don't go our way, but obviously we gained some spots today on the fuel mileage thing, and you know, we had I felt like we had a really good car, but we just hurt ourselves real bad on pit road today. We lost a ton of spots, and with track position meaning so much at this racetrack.
With 2 races left in the season, the chase for the Sprint Cup standings tightened up in a big way. Series point leader Jimmie Johnson was involved in a lap 3 incident and wound up finishing 38th on Sunday. That cut his lead over Mark Martin to just 73 points, with Jeff Gordon third, now only 112 behind, while Busch moved up to 4th, 171 out, as the series heads to Phoenix International Raceway for next Sunday's Checker O'Reilly Auto Parts 500. This is NASCAR Newscast.